I got that 6 o'clock love. And I know you're thinking, what is this guy about to talk about? But see, that 6 o'clock love means it goes straight up like a water spout. Open up my heart, I bet it poured that living water out. What I'm talking about is that 6 o'clock love. The type of love that I could only have with the greater one inside of me. I've got my arms raised like the Statue of Liberty. I'm literally a statue because visually, he has vividly molded me. Like a napkin, Satan folded me. Out of service, but God reopened me. Now my mind is where it's supposed to be. So whether a stranger or very close to me, the love of God is all that I hope you see. As I look down at my watch, I see that the time is getting close, but not quite 6 o'clock. See, right now it's looking around 5:57, but no stressing. It just gives me a little time to speak a bit about heaven. Land of milk and honey, what a place, what a blessing. All it takes is a couple seconds of confessing, and you're guaranteed a place in heaven with no question. 5:58. The anticipation I get from waiting has got me ready to break. See, I don't think you understand how much I want to escape these four walls and cannonballing at Agape Lake. 5:59. I'm getting excited because it's almost time. Like planets, our spirits align as our hearts intertwine. I'm ready. I'm ready for the feeling that I know comes next. I feel you getting close, but you're not here yet, so I'll just wait. And I'll wait. And even when I think I'm ready again, I'll just wait. I'll wait like a date on prom night, frozen like a bar from Klondike or standstill traffic at a red light. I won't move. At least, not until you tell me to. Then and only then will I step into the spotlight, but I'll do it with tunnel vision, only you in my eyesight. That way, whether early mornings or late nights on the right mic, I can talk about a love that's unlike what they could experience in two lives. And that way, once I get their minds right, I'll humbly move over, allow you to come closer, and generously take over the limelight. See, even before I truly accepted God, He was already working. In my mind, I was uncertain, but not knowing that He was the brain surgeon. He merged in, began working, and in turn, I turned in to the God named church, you see. By now, when I say 6 o'clock love, you should know what I mean. But it's funny because a lot of people got love like 9:15. And it's cool if you don't know what I mean, I'll come back to it. But see, 6 o'clock love means that you're the 6. God is the 12, and your praise reaches the heavens without limits. And yeah, it's true, a lot of people got a lot of love, they just don't know how to give it. So let me help you out. There's 3 types of love known to the human man. Really, there's 4, but for the sake of the poem, I'll stick with 3. Eros, Phileo, and Agape, understand, see, Eros is where the term erotic originated. So undoubtedly, this is the love felt when you're sexually stimulated, when your need for pleasure is elevated and your thoughts are recreated to be motivated by every physical entity that your pupils see. Then there's phileo love. This is the brotherly type. It's normally felt between 2, and it's actually your love reaction to the person's initial action towards you. But then there's agape love, the greatest love of them all. The type of love that He showed by sending His only begotten Son to come down through the miracle of conception. Live a life holy and acceptable just to be a reflection. Only wanted to be a blessing, but all He got was rejection from Pharisees and Sadducees who took up a collection. Paid to Judas and in return making the decision to perform a crucifixion on the most innocent Christian who never committed a flaw but was still battered and flogged. Mocked and spit on, hit and kicked on, both arms stretched wide, 345, and before being placed in that stone-covered grave, still had enough love to utter the phrase, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." That is agape love. The only love that gives us the option of forgiveness, followed by repentance so that we won't be sentenced to hellful conditions for the very thoughts that we committed even in the last 2 minutes. So my question to you is, what type of love do you have? Is it the type of love that allows you to love your father, your mother, your sister, your brother, your aunties, your uncle, your cousin, your best friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, and every other person you could think of having a horizontal relationship to? Or do you have that 6 o'clock love that includes everybody I just mentioned, plus the God who created you? Now, I don't know about y'all, but I got that love like 6 o'clock. And that's exactly the time I see as I look down at my watch. So pardon me if my love for you is number 2, but God took the number 1 position. But hey, what'd you expect? My name's Church. Loving God was my number 1 decision.